Yo, what's good with it? What's hood with it? You already know who it is, what it is, man. Your boy Alias Reckless Podcast, man. Shouts out, salute the team movement. We love the kids, man. Just like that, man. Another banger on deck. Man, y'all see who we got in the building, man. The man, the myth, the legend. You know what I mean? Trouble in the flesh in the motherfucking building, man.
What up?
Blessing the Reckless Podcast, man. Go ahead, shout yourself out. Trouble, let them know,
Hey
bro.
man, what's up? This your boy Trouble in the Flesh, CFM Entertainment. You already know what's going on.
Man, just like that. Big moves, man. Big moves. You feel me? So, man, hey, y'all already know, as always, bro, we just go jump right into it like a swimming pool, no Kendrick Lamar, man. Y'all already know how we do over here. So, Trouble, man, go ahead. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, your background, how you started. Hey, you know what I'm saying, where you coming from, born and raised, all that good shit, man. Give them your background, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna start with the music. I got into the music. I was probably about like 15, 16. My cousins and them, they had a little group. They was rapping, and I thought that shit was cool as hell. So I started doing it, and then I kind of like fell off of it because I was a hard athlete. Like I was into basketball and boxing. Like that just had me. So but more so the basketball.
Okay,
And I
okay.
kind of
Hey,
fell back.
speaking of the basketball, man, let the people know, you know what I'm saying, what team you was on, what the positions you played, all of that.
Oh man, look, I played for a couple teams. We don't run a couple trophies, state trophies. Like nigga, we've been hooping. Anybody in the Atlanta area, they know what's going on. If you really into hooping, like how I was into hooping,
Bet that.
and so then like I had fell back from the music for a long time, and then what was I doing? Oh, we was listening to the radio, and they was having this contest every Friday, freestyle contest, where you battle another motherfucker live on the radio with just any random beat that they throw on. So I was like, my boy was like, man, you need to get back into the music, bro. We need to go down there and do that shit. So I'm like, all right, what radio station is it? And he was like, Hot 1079. I'm like, all right, so shit, when they go back, we're gonna go down there. So we went down there when they first started back doing it. And I had to battle like 3 or 4 niggas to get to one nigga at the radio station. So I battled like 3 niggas, beat them niggas, got to the nigga that was the reigning champ from the last time when they was doing it, knocked him out the way, and then I started battling new contenders. I did that shit for probably like a month and a half on the radio station with Coco Brother on 1079. Every Friday, I was chewing niggas' ass up.
Okay, okay. I see you. This nigga out here on that Pac-Man, nigga. You feel
Yeah,
me? No
yeah,
colors, nigga. Pac-Man, no colors, nigga.
no colors. So after I started doing that, and then like right around that time, I had a daughter, my first daughter, and that kind of anybody got kids, they know having them kids, especially a girl, that shit gonna slow you up for a minute. So I put the music on the back burner again. Then once I kind of got like established and more settled with her, I picked it back up, and shit, we've been going at it ever since. But I started getting other opportunities that wasn't involving the music. So then the music played the background again. I had brought my homeboy up from South Carolina. He had used to road manage Jagged Edge. So we was just running around the city hustling, like with different companies and jobs though, not just the regular street shit. So
Right,
we end up
right.
we end up booking a deal with Radio One, which is who owns all the radio stations, a majority of the radio stations anyway in the southeast and the south region. So we started doing birthday bash. When they had birthday bash in Atlanta, we had the security, we had all that. Any events that Radio One had anywhere close in this area, we was doing it. Then we landed a deal with Magic City, one of the most popular strip clubs
Ooh.
in Atlanta. So
Right,
then
right.
we
Even I
running.
know that, bro. And I ain't even from there. Even I
Ex-
know that.
exactly. And all this through my homeboy, me working with my homeboy. So once we landed that deal, me and him coming from dinner one day, I never forget it. We was going down 20, going to the crib off Bankhead. And he get a call from Jazzy Faye. And Jazzy Faye like, yo, T.I. looking for security. He down on Full Industrial shooting his 24 video. So my man like, man, let's go down there. I'm like, man, you go ahead. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I don't even want to go. Drop me back off at the spot so I can get rid of
Right.
some more. You know what I'm saying? I'm hustling. So he like, all right. So he dropped me back off. He go down there. He called me the next morning like, yo, I got the job with T.I. I'm his personal security. So I'm like, nigga, for stop playing. He like, man, for real. I'm like, shit, it's up then. So I was always with my homeboy. He was Ti's personal security, so he was always with Ti. So where the hell you think I was at? It was
Exactly.
always
Right there next to that nigga. Right there,
exactly. It was
shoulder to
always me,
shoulder.
him, and Tip. So then me and Tip established a relationship because I was always there. I was always the face.
Right, right. I mean, it's hard not to be around somebody hella and just not spark up genuine conversation just off the strength.
Right. And then he fucked with me because I
Oh,
wasn't
you wasn't
fanned out.
fanning out. You wasn't on
Yeah, I
no
wasn't
fan
fanned out.
shit.
When I come around, I'm talking to my homie that got me here. He have to jump in the conversation with me and my homie. I'm not walking up to you because I know you getting that all day and you deal with that shit all day and I see it. You know what I'm saying? So I know that
Right,
shit can get
right,
annoying and you don't want to deal with it all the time. So I'm gonna just keep it cordial. I walk up, I dap him up, I speak, and I go for Ron. Where Ron at? I go speak, and then me and Ron, we just sitting there kicking it, but we watching him at the same time because that's what he there for. And
right.
I'm the one that's there but not there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly.
So shit, and that's how the relationship established. And we had so much fun, and that's why I say the rapping got put on the back burner again because what I'm trying to be a rapper for, and I'm already living like it, and I ain't doing nothing but with this nigga. Nigga, I'm in the
Right,
phantoms, I'm in the
right. It's
best
like, nigga,
hotels.
I'm already in the light without even really having this shit shined on with the music and shit,
Hey,
but I'm
nigga,
already in
I'm
the
sitting in
light,
the
so I
room.
might as
I'm
well
sitting
turn
in
it
the
all the way
room.
on.
I'm sitting in the room. It's me, Tip Ron, Jason Jeter, Doug, Leo Cohen, uh, Andre Harrell, Jadakiss, and some other white boy I don't know. And these niggas having a business conversation, a business meeting. So it's like, nigga, I'm living this shit and I ain't even rapping. I'm
Right,
around it.
and you soaking up the game for free 99.
And that's the main thing. That's what I was doing the whole time, soaking up the game because I knew I was gonna do this shit again, but I knew it was steps that you had to take. So I didn't really necessarily bypass the steps. I just got knowledge to go through the steps much easier than the next person would. If
Right.
you
Nah, it's just that you was able to walk through a door that was already open and the motherfucking door that was locked where you have to get the key for the door to open that
yeah,
door. You
yeah,
feel me? You
exactly.
already have the door open, like, oh shit, the homie in there. You know what I'm saying? The door already open. Cool, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah,
I could just kick this bitch in.
yeah. And then like my homie, he got shot in Cincinnati when Falant got killed. That shit there was crazy because that
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, hey, matter of fact, Trouble, you know what I'm saying? Not to cut you off, go ahead and, speak on that, give everybody the situation, you know what I'm saying, and the
So
background and all of that.
okay, so I'm originally from Illinois. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Atlanta most since I was probably like 13. Went down for some bullshit when I was like what 15. Did like almost 2 years on some shit and was able to come home and shit, nigga. I just been going ever since. Like this shit ain't been nonstop. But in Southern Illinois, I lived around Tyrone Nesby and Larry Hughes. If you don't know about basketball, well, these are two people that went to the NBA. Tyrone Nesby stayed right next door to my grandmother in the
Yeah, Larry
projects.
Hughes. I remember that nigga. He played for Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and he played with Iverson on the Sixers.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I
Tyrone
knew I wasn't
Nesby,
tripping.
Tyrone Nesby stayed next door to my grandmother in the projects. We knew him and his whole family.
Man, I
This
remember that nigga when he played with the Kings and shit, because he was always going against the Lakers.
Nah, he went to UNLV, but he played on the Wizards with Michael Jordan.
Oh, Nesby was on the Wizards with Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. This nigga, hey,
So
I see him.
then
I see him.
look, then we moved to Atlanta. And the first two people I meet is Lil Zane's family and Chris Tucker's family. So it's like I leave from some greatness and then come to some more greatness. So it's like, how could I
Man,
how could I not be in the position that I'm in? It's too much shit around me showing me that this shit is possible. We
right,
knew
right,
Chris when Chris was nobody. I've been hanging out with Zane since he was a snotty nosed little kid because he's younger than me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how could I not do what the fuck I'm trying to do,
right.
nigga?
How can I not boss up when I'm around hella bosses?
Exactly.
Nah, I'll feel that, bro. I respect that and shit. And speaking of the situation, you know what I'm saying, with T.I. and all of that, man, go ahead and tap on that, man, because I know you ain't really spoke much on that. So, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and fill
Man, yeah,
people
because
in on that.
it's like it's crazy because that whole situation was crazy, but it was on some hating ass shit. I can't say that much. But the relationship I think between my homie and T.I., I think that shit it need to be worked out because them niggas is like on non-speaking terms. And I don't know a lot of the shit that went on, but I feel like it ain't nothing that can't be patched. This nigga took bullets for you. My homie got shot twice in that shit in Cincinnati. Falant got killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Okay, you talking about the line as far as T.I.'s best friend that he always bringing up and shit, like in that
yeah,
Dead and Gone and shit. He spoke on him in
mm-hmm,
that Dead and Gone.
yeah. Falant got killed that night. And my homie was a security, and he got shot twice. He got hit in the arm and he got hit in the hip. And then the driver got hit too. And the girl that was sitting in Falant lap, she got hit too. But that's the reason Falant ended up getting shot because he couldn't get on the ground because he had a chick sitting in his lap.
Damn, damn,
Yeah.
damn. That's a crazy ass
That's what I'm saying.
situation, man.
I've been around for the real shit, nigga. I was here for the BMF era, nigga. We ran around with them. We still do. Like, that's what you know what I'm saying? I'm in the
Hey, now
city.
now trouble, you gotta tap on that because man, we know right now, man, we got so many people still screaming BMF to this day, bro.
Man,
We
look,
got so many niggas idolizing them
a
and
lot of
still
these
trying
new
to be
niggas.
them niggas. You know what I'm saying? You was up close and personal, man. Give people your perspective, you know what I'm saying, your energy and shit that you got from them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because
I
you was
don't
there.
I don't knock what people doing, and what they doing is they taking a name and they running with it because they know it's something that's familiar, and they know that people are naturally, as humans, we're gonna adapt to something that we're more familiar with than something that we don't know, because
Right,
most people are
right.
scared of what they don't know.
Facts,
So
facts.
I get it, but at the same time, it's like they're not doing their homework and they're not knowledgeable of it because BMF is a name for the streets. In the corporate world, people not fucking with that. Them niggas was not trying to let them niggas in the door because they knew what was going on and what came with it. So it's like, damn, my nigga, it's almost like y'all self-sabotaging y'all niggas, y'all self. And I was around during that era. Meech wanted my nigga that was with Tip. Meech wanted him. We went and met with Meech a couple times. Went out with this nigga and everything. So it's
Now
like,
how
I
was that
know,
nigga being around the big M? You know what I'm saying? The real big M.
man, listen, Meech is very soft-spoken. He'll give you the shirt off his back. The picture that they painted him, that's not him. This is not him. It's sad to say. They may have whatever with the drugs or whatever. Okay, that's cool. But all the extra shit y'all trying to say, nah, that's not Meech.
Right, he really just a humble, kind-hearted dude.
They better give you the shirt off his back if that's what you want. That's what you need. The man had me in the club, and first of all, it's no cups. Ain't nobody getting no cups. So whatever you want, it's a bottle coming. We in the club, right?
Right,
This nigga buys the bar in Magic City. Meech ran Magic City. Every Monday night they used to have this shit called Star Studded Mondays, where all the celebrities come out and they in Magic City because it's star studded. Man, listen, you better get in there for Meech get there. Cause when Meech get there, niggas, no more bottles. Ain't nobody else getting in. You can get out, but you can't get in. And if you ain't got a drink, you asked out.
damn,
That's how
damn,
it
yeah,
is
because
now.
I know he coming in shutting shit down. Like, nigga,
Man.
your paper ain't as long as that nigga. So,
So
bruh,
look,
you asked out.
I'm gonna tell you a story. So one night he called Ron and he tell Ron, you done made Magic City around 11 o'clock. So we like, all right. So instead of going to check on the people, because strippers got to be there at a certain time or they charge. So instead of going to the club waiting for that, we just said we just gonna go and meet them when they get there. So we get there probably about 10:50 because my partner ain't no like that. We get there about 10:50. We standing outside. This the year the Detroit Pistons won the championship. You got Rick Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace, a couple other people, and a slew of bad bitches standing in line. Right, the doors to
Right,
the club closed because they know meeting them on the way.
facts.
The security opened the door, and look out. Chauncey Billups say, "Yo, nigga, we been standing in this line for 45 minutes. Nigga, I got a black card." The security looked at this nigga and say, "Nigga, Meech coming this bitch and spend damn near 100,000 every Monday. Step your game up and close the door on this nigga. This is Detroit Pistons now."
Damn.
Man, after he do that, we look up the street because it's a long road that Magic City on. We look up the street. Nigga, you don't see nothing but halogen lights. It ain't nothing but farms, Rolls Royces, all type of Bentleys, motherfucking Maseratis, Ferraris. All these niggas pulling in, all black, black on black, everything. This when the mob was real. Like these niggas was loaded. This nigga Meech get out with that silver briefcase with BMF on it, pop that shit on the trunk, start passing out money to everybody. Everybody get their money before they go in the club. Niggas get in line and get their money before they go in the club. Security, y'all niggas is paid so lovely for the night. That's how he did it. He believed that everybody's supposed to eat. He said, what sense does it make? This is what he said. Before he even put this on tape, I heard this shit. What sense does it make for me to go in the club with $80,000 and each one of y'all niggas got $10,000? I'm not trying to outshine y'all and y'all my brothers. That don't even make sense. So why
Right.
not all of us have $40,000 to $30,000 or $100,000 in our pocket? It made sense, and it made everybody feel equal. So you ain't really got niggas like, you know what? I'm gonna keep stealing 7 grams off this brick
Yeah,
and
you ain't got
stacking
nobody
my.
skimming off the top. Nobody
You
looking
ain't
for
gotta
the
worry
snake
about that,
move,
nigga.
looking for the back door.
Look, you nigga, the trash man in Fourth Ward was making 5 grand a week, and he ain't doing nothing but taking the trash out in the trap spots.
You
You ain't
feel
gotta
me?
steal nothing, nigga.
Right,
Nigga,
right.
you gonna eat. Just be
And
able
eat
to eat.
well at that.
Man, listen, don't ask for nothing. Cause when it come, you're not gonna be prepared. Trust me, you're not. Unless you that man and you moving, y'all mean, you're not gonna be
Right.
prepared. Cause he coming with it.
Nah, I respect that though. I respect that about Meech, man. And like, trouble, like we be talking backstage and shit, you know what I'm saying, on the fear shit, man. Matter of fact, shout out to the fear, shout out
Yes,
to
shout out
Ugly
smoking and
Feet.
joking, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, go ahead, say that again, trouble.
Hey man, shout out smoking and joking, man.
Just like that. You feel me? Just like that, man. Shout out Black Ice, Ugly Feet, the fear, man, the whole SNJ team, man.
You
Just
already
like
know.
when we be talking over there, man, like we see a lot of so-called street niggas, you know what I'm saying, and just be on the internet on silly shit. And it's like, bro, you really want niggas on the internet to take you serious as a street dude, but nigga, actions speak louder than words. So when niggas are screaming this, hey nigga, I'ma do this, I'ma do that, nigga, I'ma smoke you, nigga, I'ma put you down. Nigga, we see you on the internet living goofy. It's like, bro, I really can't take you for that. You know what I'm saying? I see through that shit.
Yeah, because a lot of times niggas that say that and try to portray that, that's what they want to be, and they don't realize that a nigga that's really out there doing that, he not finna speak on that shit because he want to keep doing it. And what fucking difference do it make if he get validated from you or not, or whoever else? That's why a lot of that trolling shit don't fucking work with me. Cause it's like, nigga, I've been around the real shit. Like I've been around Meech now, 50, T.I., all these niggas. I ain't seen niggas get their motherfucking head knocked off in front of the club and security got a call and let them niggas know, hey, I think the police got 3 or 4 shells. You see what I'm saying? I've been around shit like that. So it's like y'all niggas is playing. I know what could really go on. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
I'm really
And
cool on a lot of niggas, so that's why I just be chilling and just be letting shit slide. Cause I'm like, y'all niggas don't even have no clue. Y'all think that shit is just what y'all see on Instagram, and it's really not that. Shit could go left field real quick. So it's like a lot of shit I don't even have to address or I don't address. Some shit I address it, but it's like I'm addressing it because I want to entertain somebody else. Or you see what I'm saying?
right,
Cause at
right.
the end of the day, don't none of that shit bother me. Like you could say this nigga got robbed, or he got shot at, or he got this, or he's stealing, or he smoked dope, or nigga, that shit don't matter to me because that's just your opinion, and I know.
No, no. I would not respect that though, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell niggas, bro. You gotta live for you, nigga. You can't live trying to, you know what I'm saying, suffice and please what the fuck everybody else want you to fucking do.
Nah,
Like, nigga, now you just living for everybody else, nigga. You ain't even
yeah.
living for you,
So
nigga.
what about what about what you want? And I think that's my focus right now is what I want. So what anybody else trying to do or trying to interfere, it's not gonna work with me. Like you gotta like physically bring me harm for me to really like get out of my character. So it's like,
Right. Right, you really got to hit me where it hurts, and that's really only gonna be my pockets. But really, nigga, my pockets depend, you know what I'm saying, depend on me and shit. At the end of the day, you feel
yeah,
me? It ain't nothing another nigga could do to really hit my pockets for real.
yeah. And see that's the only thing. It's not that I don't think I look down on niggas, but I just feel like niggas' money ain't matching mine. So it's like you can't go to war unless you got your money right.
Right, right. I
So
mean,
you
it's
you
just
fighting a
okay. Put
losing
it like
battle if
this.
it was to come to that. Do you know what money will make your best friend do to you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know
We
what
done
I'm
seen
saying?
it
So
time and time again, bro.
so it's like I'm a boss. Niggas like, oh, he ain't gangster. He man, listen, I ain't gotta be doing that. Who I'm trying to prove myself to, y'all? For what? For me to go to jail and then y'all niggas be on to the next nigga talking about, oh, he ain't on that. Just how many niggas y'all can get to trick theyself?
Yeah, hey man, trouble, nigga. You said so much, you saying so little, cause that's what niggas really literally doing. Niggas get tricked out their position all day, every day,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Like
You
I
know what I
troll, I
mean? If
be
it ain't the niggas in the hood and the niggas on the streets, nigga, it's the niggas on the label. It's the niggas you doing songs with. It's your motherfucking business manager, nigga. It's your PR person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always can trick you out of your position if you just easily, you know what I'm saying, go
that's
jump
why you
when the
gotta
nigga say
hand
how high.
pick. You gotta hand pick the niggas you fuck with. Like most of the niggas that you see around me is day one niggas. So it's like I ain't really with the new friend shit. There's a couple new niggas I'm cool with, but I ain't into that. Cause I been there and done that and I seen where that shit got you. Niggas know I got a good heart, but niggas not used to dealing with a nigga with a good heart with no ulterior motive. So they still
Facts.
be on
Niggas
they
don't get genuine love in the hood.
nah. And so niggas ain't used to that. So before I keep trying to show niggas that shit and keep getting burnt, I'm just gonna leave you the fuck alone. Cause you're not understanding, nigga. It's a bigger purpose. But yeah, you haven't lived enough to understand the shit that I'm on. So I get it. I gotta come back when the time is right. Right now, the time is not right for us to be cool. But once your brain and your mentality grow, then we gonna bump back into it.
Right, right. We can always come back, you know what I'm saying, to have this, you know what I'm saying, conversation at a later time.
Yeah.
Nah, and I respect that. And I respect that. Now, since we was just speaking on the whole, you know what I'm saying, BMF, man, go ahead and tap on the Blue Da Vinci situation because I'm sure a lot of people don't know once again. So go ahead and give them the background on that, man, and give them some detail.
Man, Blue was a cool nigga. He was a cool nigga at first. He wrote a statement and he took it back. So it's basically like he's snitching, even though he may gave them information that they already had. That's still a rat.
Right,
You
right.
volunteered to cooperate, and then you took it back. But it don't matter. That's like you giving me a letter that say I'm gonna kill you, and then you say, "Nah, let me have that letter back." Too late, nigga. I ain't read the shit.
True that. True that.
The thing is to never say nothing. Like if you got all this, you telling me you locking me up for X, Y, because they tell you innocent until proven guilty, but you guilty till proven innocent. Because you
Man, who
telling me
don't
you,
know that? Gotta let you
because you
another
telling me
cover.
you got nigga, I got you for possession of cocaine, wire trap, tap, all X, Y, Z. So if you got all that on me, what the fuck you need me to talk for?
Right, exactly my point. What you need me to talk if you already got a whole case on a nigga and all these charges?
I ain't got nothing to say. Talk to my lawyer.
Facts,
It's that
facts.
simple. But niggas don't want to go to jail because they don't want to be men. They don't want to stand behind the consequences of their actions. And I understand it, but that's some coward shit.
No, that's real shit, bro. You know what come with the territory.
It do. And that's why I try to keep them niggas from around me. Cause a nigga rather shoot you than fight you. And in these times it's like that's sad as fuck. Cause you'd rather kill a nigga and go to prison.
Yeah, because a nigga is that scared of taking the L on social media and that shit being out there for everybody to see. You feel me? And we know life ain't perfect. We all take fucking L's, nigga. It just ain't televised.
Every day. Every day. But you gotta understand, as a man, those is lessons. That's how I look at my losses. No matter what it is, if it's a loss, but it's always a lesson. So it don't be that bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I learned not to fuck with these type of niggas because they do X, Y, Z, or not to do this because my money not gonna come back as fast, or you know what I'm saying? Not to give this person that because he don't know what to do with it. It's a lesson. It's
No,
always a
that's
lesson,
facts. That's
and you
facts.
gotta
You know what
look
I'm
at
saying? It's
that,
a
and you gotta
lesson and a
learn.
blessing and shit. Cause you always go see some shit and see
Hmm.
through some shit. So next time it come about, oh yeah, I seen this movie before.
Hmm. Nah, Blue ain't he ain't Meech's best friend no more. That was that was back then. He ain't fucking with Blue.
Okay, okay. You feel me? Nah, but that's what's you know what I'm saying. But that's what's dope. You know what I'm saying to clear shit like that up because you know a lot of people don't know. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's like I would rather hear from a nigga I really fuck with than take it for a grain of salt from a nigga I really
yeah.
don't know for real.
I told you we was there a couple times. I ain't gonna say we was like, but we was there. We was there. At first, it was kind of difficult because Tip didn't want to fuck with them niggas. Anytime they come in the club, he ready to go. So we had to pack it up and leave. Because I'm saying when they come in, they coming in 50 to 100 deep. All these niggas with BMF shirts on, black, and these niggas got money. And it's like Tip knew he couldn't match them niggas, and they was new to the city, so did nobody really know who the fuck they was. And then once they heard them, their reputation preceded them. So it's like now niggas is shook. They like, do we fuck with these niggas or what do we do? But you don't have to fuck
Right,
with
right.
these
Niggas
niggas.
are basically walking on eggshells and shit.
Yeah, but you didn't have to because they wasn't on that. It was just it was they was eating. They was the mob, nigga. Shit, that's what it was.
But and see, this is what's sad though, trouble. You know, just like when we was talking about it on Trap's interview last night. Man, it's sad that us as black people, when we see a mob or a group of black people come in and shit, we automatically nervous and shit,
Yeah.
bro. We shouldn't have to be scared of our own fucking people, bro.
You didn't have to be because if anybody had ever met, if you ever talked to anybody that met Meech, they'll tell you the same thing. He was a very soft spoken person. He was nice as hell. He'd give you the shirt off his back, and that was him. Like he wasn't how people think him. He a monster. He just big. Nah, that ain't even Meech, man. Y'all tripping for real. He ain't nothing
Nah,
like that.
nah, and see, with me being like that, it's so easy for people to say, you know what I'm saying, whatever about him, because Meech ain't like you said, he's soft spoken. So meaning you can say, hey man, that nigga Meech, man, he a bitch ass nigga, man. He stingy with money, man. He money hung.
Mm-hmm.
But he ain't gonna speak on that to clear up his name because he's
But
a soft
you gonna
spoken
have to
person.
deal.
If
You
you
gonna have to
know him,
deal
you
with that
know
shit.
him.
You gonna have to deal with that shit you said though, because you best believe niggas is coming for your ass, boy. And that shit they
Exactly,
is not,
exactly,
and they is
exactly.
not
But
playing,
you
nigga.
ain't gonna
They
see this
not
nigga
playing.
speaking on it.
That's what I'm saying. So you better be like either you gonna stay cool with them, or you just don't say nothing. Because once you get to talking, nigga, you better be for real. Or you better have hella security one, because the niggas is gonna be on your head, and them niggas
No,
didn't
and I
play about
respect
that.
that though, bro. I respect that and shit, man. That's what's wrong now. Why you got so many young niggas just running around here wild and ignorant because you ain't got no real OGs to put niggas in line and put niggas in place and
Mm-mm.
position. You feel me? It ain't about checking the nigga, but at least I can put this nigga in a better position. Like, hey, nigga, you might be on your hustle, but you might be doing it sloppy, nigga. Let me tighten you up real quick.
Mm-hmm. But the niggas don't want to listen because they feel like they know it all.
Facts, facts,
Shit,
facts.
wow. That shit was fun times though. I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas had
Now,
some
you know what
fun.
I'm saying? Let's go ahead and tap on, you know what I'm saying, what you doing with your music. You feel me? What you pumping
Man,
out here, the new projects, man, what you got
so
coming up, what moves you got shaking and baking and shit, performances, all of that, bro. Go ahead, throw that track record down.
so we working on this. Me and my homie Sino. He signed this. He a CFM artist as well. We working on this project, Rich and Ruthless. We trying to drop this, and then I'm finishing up this mixtape. Where they finishing up mastering it and mixing it. That I'm finna put out because I only got like I think I only got Pop Out, but I'm about to release Heat probably tonight or in the morning. So that shit gonna be on all platforms. And
Exclusive,
I'm
exclusive.
not like other rappers. When I say all, I mean anywhere that music is played, that song will be on there. Along with Pop Out. We shooting some videos this weekend. So I also got the YouTube channel for y'all. Same as my name. You just put that in and you should see me. You should see the same picture from what I'm saying, my Instagram. It got exclusive content, videos, me with 50, probably Rick Ross, all different type of shit. So, and what shows I got? Oh, I'm opening up Thursday for Duke Deuce. He a QC artist out of Memphis. He one of the guys, but you know what I'm saying, he a big artist out there. Pretty much in the South. He pop.
Yeah, yeah, I know who Duke Deuce is.
Yeah.
No, I see the flower for that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up and shit. That's you know what I'm saying. Big congrats and shit on that. And you just had a another performance not too long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, that's what I thought and shit. What was who was that one with?
That one with Stewie Rock. He's on 107.9.
Okay,
He's on that
okay.
radio station.
That's what's up, nigga. That's what's up and shit, man. Like as far as features and shit like that, is there anybody that you looking for? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Looking as far as trying to work with.
Hell no. If they ain't on the label with me or in my like circle in my count right now, I ain't trying to and then everybody working on their own thing. So I'm just trying to keep perfecting my craft writing and getting better. So I'm pretty much doing a lot of solo joints.
Okay, okay. He focusing on him. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on him. That's
Yeah, you
what's
got
up.
to.
Now, being from Illinois, have you linked with anybody musically? You know what I'm saying? From Illinois, also. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, a few people where it's like I don't know if I'm gonna put the songs out. Uh, I was supposed to link with Swag one time. I went to meet him at Papa Dope's and he dipped. I don't know what he was on. Uh, Baby Air 900. I got a song with him. I don't know if we gonna release that. Uh, who else? I got a song with me, D Tay, Lil Zane, and Rax. I probably won't release that. I definitely ain't gonna release that. Uh,
You my motherfucking nigga, bro. I fuck with you, bro.
uh, who else I got a song with? That's it.
Man, also, this is what I want to know,
I got
man.
a lot of songs with Zane, and I got a song with Pastor Troy. I got a song with Reese from 107.9. Yeah, so I got features. It's just I don't know because I record so much, so it's like it sounds like the songs getting better. But like me and my homie was talking, I need to just get all the songs together and we just have a listening party, and that's what we was thinking about doing. But I had already got 6 songs that I wanted just to put on a mixtape, just to drop to give people a project because I haven't put out a body of work yet.
Right, exactly, exactly. Now, when do we get that trouble album and shit? You know what I'm saying? What's that's looking like? You know what I'm saying? What you thinking about doing with that? You know what I
Well, see,
mean? Like,
my birthday in January, so I'm thinking about dropping it the first of the year.
okay, okay, you feel me? You already got a title for it?
Nah, I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure up now because I was telling him we'll do the listening party. That'll be for the album since I already got the mixtape together. We'll do that and let people pick, and then we'll narrow it down from there for songs to go on the album, so I can just stop recording. So now I'm just kind of focusing on like artwork, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
Okay,
Getting songs, certain songs mixed that I know for sure I want to push or do something with in the future. But that's gonna be how we pick for the main project.
got you, got you. We got the bro in the
Hey,
building. You
pop
feel
out.
me?
Niggas
What's
already
up,
know what it
DP?
is, man.
I mean,
CFM,
shout out Smoking
CFM
and
shit,
Joking, man.
SNJ shit, man.
You
Stepping
already
on
know,
niggas'
man.
neck, playing kickball with their heads. You already know what's going on. But yeah, back to the interview. Yeah.
Go ahead, the fear man, tap in, man. You feel me?
Only,
Ask
yeah.
the bro
Hey, I
Man,
knew
something,
shout
trouble.
man.
I
out my
Your
knew
boy.
trouble
question
before.
is
I knew
Amos,
trouble for a
whatever,
minute
bro. You
already.
feel me?
I just
Yeah,
want them
shout out
pop
my
out
boy D
chips.
Fear, man.
I just want them pop out chips. That's it. Give me a
Oh yeah, I got
discount.
the chips.
Yeah,
I'm
next
trying
time
to
I
work
slide
on.
through
I'm
the.
sure that's another thing I need to work on too. I need to get some more merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, them shirts, all that shit.
Yeah, I need to get on top of that.
I
But I've
already
been so
told you. I
focused. I've been
already
so
told you I was gonna help you with the YouTube shit, nigga. I already told
Yeah,
you.
I really do need your help. But see, I've been so focused on this script. See, for those of them know, I got the rights to the real Rick Ross Freeway, his
Mm-hmm.
life story. So I'm trying to get that shit booked. But see, I'm new to this.
Ooh.
I'm new to this. I didn't know that the film industry shuts down around this time and don't pick back up to January. So like, ain't no movies getting shot or none of that shit right now. So it's like trying
Right.
to pitch a movie right now. It's a tight schedule for everybody, and I'm like, damn, this shit here crazy. So
Got
this
you.
shit, it's wild, but I mean, it's work, but it's gonna be worth it at the end of the day because I'm on there as an executive producer. So
Yeah.
even if it's sold, I still get a check.
Yeah, you still get some type of royalties off of it.
Yeah, exactly. And
Every
then
time
plus,
they
see,
every time they play it, there'll be some cent coming.
Yeah, but see,
dollars.
I want us to have control of the project. That's what I was telling Unc. I was like, no, I want us to have control of the project because I would rather put it on Netflix and then have spinoffs off his project because he has the rights to Harry O, founder for Death Row. He has the rights to him. He has the rights to the two twins that's in Detroit, the people that New Jack City was supposed to be based off, but that
Mm-hmm.
shit went totally left. So he has the rights to them. And it's another major drug dealer that he has the rights to their story because these are all people he used to deal with when he was serving. So nigga, I'm finna be like, and when you do your research, 50 Cent is running the like crime television right now. Nigga, I
Oh
want to
yeah,
be
he is finna do a show with the little scammer dude, right?
exactly, nigga. I want to be his competition, nigga. I can run Rick's story and then second season, in the middle of second season, start promoting for one of the spinoffs. Maybe the Chambers brothers. That's their name. Who New Jack City was supposed to be after. Nigga, we do the
Mm-hmm.
story of the Chambers brothers right after Rick's story. To come on, nigga, I'll be running shit. Like, come on,
Hey,
man.
you can give us a 50 Cent story, like your first time meeting him and little funny little shit.
So we was going to where we went to. I mean, it ain't even really no funny story. He just
Yeah, it don't gotta be a funny story, real story, anything, like any moment.
so we was in a
Uh-oh.
okay, so
Oh shit. What type of bullshit
we was
happened?
in downtown. We was in downtown Atlanta, right? This one
Yeah.
50 was promoting for effing vodka. He had this company, effing vodka. We was promoting. We was the E-Mall, so we in this hotel room. It's me, Devo, Rook, Yayo, and it's three broads. So Rook like, so y'all don't want to listen to me. I'm gonna call 50 down here. So this man literally came downstairs barefooted and tried to talk these women out their drawers for us. I said, yo, this nigga 50 is the illest nigga alive. And they was going for a minute till they caught on. I can't even remember what he's saying because some of what he was saying was, I know he asked him, that's why I was laughing, because I know he asked him, if your man was on a trip, would you rather him jack off or have phone sex with you? But I can't remember what he said after that. But I was like, yo, this nigga 50 the illest nigga. Because he had them hoes events for a minute. And then they caught on. They was like, wait, what?
Yeah, you
Hold
hit
on.
him with
No,
some
no,
smooth
no, no,
shit.
no, 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 no. I was like, yo, this nigga here is ill. But I had a lot of fun with him. But the thing about it is, out of all the people, 50, Rick, and Jagged, and all them, I had the most fun with T.I. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, you did
Like he
show the
said, you ain't
video.
never kicked it till you kicked it with the king. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Shout
That
out
shit,
Tip,
they're
man.
different. That shit
King of the
different.
South.
But 50 is more, well, he more popping now because at that time when I was with Tip, Tip was on fire. He had just dropped I'm a King album, and out of I think 16 songs on there, 8 of them was on the radio.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so that's when he had all his
And we
number
was shooting
ones popping. He
ATL
was
at the
on the
time.
billboard like multiple times.
Yeah, and we was shooting ATL at the time.
God damn. So it was like what the beginning of his career type shit.
Yeah, that's when he was
Mm-hmm.
basically stepping all on Ludacris' neck, nigga. He ain't had no pressure for that nigga.
Hey,
And
hold
Lil
on. So
Flip.
so that was around that song. What that bit was? What you know about that? So it was
Yeah,
around
Yup,
that shit.
yup, yup.
that was for Lil Flip. He did that out in Cali.
Damn, how the fuck I know that shit?
Yeah. I'm telling you, because man, we had so much fun on ATL set. I met all them people, Lauren London, the twins. This was for all them people was famous. Like I mean, like stupid famous like this. Jackie Long, he was dating the tennis player girl. What's her name? Serena Williams at the time. She came on
Damn.
and said, thick as a motherfucking Whopper without cheese. I said, damn, she tall and thick as hell.
Yeah,
Right.
strong, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Healthy body. Tight
Man,
You
we had
feel
ass
fun.
me?
muscle.
Man, we had fun though. That night he got arrested for them guns, nigga. It's a hotel out here in Atlanta called the Westin Peachtree Plaza. And if you get to the top of the hotel, it's a restaurant, like right above the suites. It's a restaurant that spins around in a circle slowly as you eating. So every time, you know what I'm saying, you might be down eating and you look up, nigga, you'll be seeing a different part of the city. Nigga, the floor right up under that, nigga, that weekend we had the whole fucking floor. Nigga, Grand Hustle was finna go stupid. Nigga, and this nigga get arrested. And I never forget the call because I was in the spot doing my thing, and my man called me say, yo, the feds is chasing your man and T.I. through the city. And I'm like, what?
God damn.
I said, what? He said, man, they chasing him through the city. But you know how shit go. A nigga tell you, another nigga tell you, and then the story just changed by the time it's time for you
Yeah,
to
like
hear the actual story. So I'm like, hold on, let me call my man. I call
invaluable
my man, he
source.
don't answer. I call country phone, he don't answer. I'm like, man, I don't want to call Tip. This gonna have to be the last resort. So something told me not to call him, so I didn't. So I said, let me call LaTysa instead. So I called the lady, like my aunt LaTysa. She said, yeah, they got them. They downtown at the Walgreens in handcuffs. I was like, man, what the fuck? And she was like, the gun shit. The dude was got caught and he was a federal informant. So they locked my homeboy up with it for the shit too, because he was at the fucking Walgreens, because when Tip and them left, all the shit happened on a Saturday because they was going to rehearsal at the Fox Theater downtown. I went with them the night before and met Wyclef Jean and a bunch of other artists. But that day I didn't want to go because I knew I was gonna go later on that night for the actual awards. But I wanted to get my money up because I knew what they was for to do. Man, this man had a Ziploc bag full of ecstasy pills. This one niggas was popping pills like Skittles.
Yeah.
Nigga, we had so much weed, so much pills. Nigga, it was over with. So they go to the rehearsal. Tip leave. C-Rod need some money for some more weed. So they leave the motherfucking awards and go to the fucking Walgreens. And when they get to the Walgreens, the nigga already in the car with Tip. My homeboy take him to the Walgreens and the police already in the car with Tip. And then that's when the feds jump out. He say, you see him when they come around the corner, them niggas come around the corner and jump out on his ass. And they lock all them niggas up for that shit. But we never knew what the fuck was going on because we had fired the nigga that was going to get the guns from the nigga, because we didn't never know. Like, this nigga missing dates. We got this nigga on the schedule to go out on the road with Tip, and we calling, and this nigga ain't there. But this whole time, that's what he doing. He's getting motherfucking guns. And when they busted, he went into the store and tried to buy them without the police knowing, and they gave him a card and told him that this nigga would sell him unregistered guns and he would be straight. Because the nigga was a military nigga. Like, he was part of them crews that go overseas and just wipe out little towns before you even hear about them. Babies, kids, mamas, daddies, uncles, all that. They just kill all them people, wipe out the whole town. So the United
Mercenaries.
States can run their pipelines or whatever they want to run through that little town.
Secret Service. I think.
Yeah,
Nah,
mercenaries.
that's what I'm saying. Niggas don't be knowing this is how the world is, bro. This is that part of the world like I ain't seen and heard, and this is for real. Like, that's how that shit go.
Yeah.
Government don't give
Oh
a
yeah,
fuck
it ain't
about
no
us.
asking. They just go take and do what the fuck they want
Yeah,
to.
nigga, this the government, nigga. They'll wipe your ass out and make up some crazy ass story, and
Fuck
it's over
yeah.
with. What you gonna do?
They sweep it
Right,
right up under the
exactly.
rug.
Yeah, it's it. So he was one of them type of niggas, but he tried to get the guns, and the nigga was like, "Yeah, here, hit my homeboy up. He'll get them to you." And when he hit him, the nigga was an agent. So he met with the nigga, and then the crazy part about it is the nigga didn't even get the guns he was supposed to fucking get. The nigga gave you 10 grand to get some good shit, nigga. You got all this bullshit, these motherfucking ARs and fucking little Glocks, and man, you don't get your country ass out of here.
Right.
They get some
But
lead
Right.
in that.
he didn't beat the charge. Let me clear that up too. He didn't beat the charge because he snitched on nobody. The nigga didn't snitch on nobody. It was nobody to snitch on. The nigga beat the charge because, nigga, that's the way of the world. Like, nigga, you got the defense and the prosecution, nigga, they going to golf together the day before the trial. Like, hey, Jim, you remember that favor I did for you last year? Well, I need one from you this year. One hand
Right.
wash the other. So look, nigga, you gonna get this, and you gonna do this, and you gonna do this, and we gonna let that shit go. And that's what it was, nigga. He didn't have to snitch on nobody because it was a lot of technicalities in the case. Because first of all, when they busted him, they found a gun in the glove box and a glove in the armrest, a 357 and a Glock, and the nigga it was still in the back of the car with the bag of guns. So guess what? The guns is not in Tip possession. So how you gonna charge him with something he don't have? You only can charge him with the 2 guns that you found in the car that's registered
Right.
to
That's in the
him.
front. Right.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
niggas like,
because
he
when it
snitched.
comes to
Nah,
being
nigga,
in the
it's
car,
legal
if niggas don't
technicalities
know,
that he
if the
beat.
shit is so far from you in the car and shit, they can't put that possession on you and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, back then it wasn't an open state like it is now. So
Right.
he got charged with
Yeah,
those. And
he
then when
down
they
south
raided
with
the
it.
But then when they raided the crib, they didn't have a search warrant. So it was a legal search and sender. So you can't use none of the evidence that you found in the crib.
Got you. Got you.
Yeah, he didn't snitch on nobody though.
Yeah, because I was looking at that shit hella crazy. Like, man, this nigga got felonies out the ass, nigga, and they talking about this nigga got caught with all kind of shit. Like,
Yeah, but
nigga,
it
how
was
the
never in
fuck is
his
this nigga
possession.
home right now?
I ain't gonna
Nigga,
lie,
like the
like me
fuck?
growing up, I used to just hear about that shit. He got caught with so many guns, woo, little shit like that.
But you got to think about it. What you think will make greater headlines? Ti caught with guns or Corey so and so caught with guns?
Right, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Ti.
You feel me? Because you got that name and shit. You know how that shit go when you got that name.
Yeah, that's how that shit go.
But that was a crazy ass situation and shit. Like on some real nigga shit.
Bro, they froze everything, all that nigga money. Like that shit was crazy, nigga. We had to force Dro to put out records because he didn't want to put out records. I think that's when he put what up? I'm sick of. That's when we forced that nigga to put that shit out. Nigga, I remember we picked up Dro one day in the Phantom and he let us hear Shoulder Link like me and Tip just did this last night. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, put that shit on. It was Shoulder Link. We was on our way to if anybody in Atlanta, they know about Walker Street down to Slice Pizza. It used to be called Slice Pizza. We used to always go to Slice. You always see Tip or somebody in there. And we picked him up. We was on the way to Slice and he played
Now,
that shit for
hey,
us.
speaking of Dro, man, what happened with that nigga, man?
Well, see, Dro lazy. Dro didn't really want to work. That's why we had to make him put that song out. But Dro very talented. And at the time, Dro was on Dro was on that shit hard. I'm talking about weed, pill, coke, alcohol. Nigga, we in the strip club. Dro dropped like 5 ecstasy pills and a bottle of Remy before we started drinking it. We on the way. We on the way back to Tip House because we got so many bras with us. By the time we get to the street to make a left on at Tip House, these niggas pulled over in a yellow Charger, drove leaning out the back of the Charger, throwing up and laughing after he throwing up. This how fucked up he is. Cause we used to go to the club and then had Tiny. She'd come with her homegirls because they like girls and they get bitches for us, and then we go back to Tip House.
Oh yeah, that's lit. That's lit. And
Yeah,
see, that's like one thing I can say as far as music wise, man. It's hard to make money and not fall off on that end to where nigga you get more fucked up than you in the studio making bread and making music.
yeah, but see, all that shit had distracted me. Only thing it did was it gave me greater stories to talk about in the music, and it gave me greater life experiences. But it's like, nigga, I supposed to been rapping, but I was living that life, nigga. We in the top hotels, we driving the best cars, like eating the best food. What we eating today? Steak again? Like, damn. Come on, we at another 5-star restaurant. We can't get McDonald's.
Hey,
We can't get Checkers.
there go a question for you, Trouble Roll from Ice.
How'd you come
What
up
up,
with the name Trouble?
man? I was doing a freestyle shit, and I was like, "That's what it's gonna be." Anytime a nigga pick up that mic, so I went and got that shit. And I was a big Pop fan at the time. I seen he got Machiavelli tatted on his neck, so I got Trouble tatted on my neck. But the other artist, rest in peace, Trouble, he handled his business before me. So then I had to add in the flesh on to the end of it to separate the two names. And I
Yeah,
bumped
because
into
you
him
know the
twice.
DTE and then Trouble in the Flesh.
Yeah. But I bumped into him twice. He was a good dude. I always thought about a song called Double Trouble, but I had never mentioned the idea to him because the 2 times we met, it wasn't a good time to be discussing business.
Right, right. But that would have been sick though. That would have been
It
dope as
would have
fuck
been. That's
though.
what I thought.
Hey, just think about it, like the Baby and Lil Baby when they did that shit.
Yeah.
No, that's facts though. That's facts and
Cause
shit.
look,
Like
I would have
just
never thought they was gonna do a song together until I heard. I'm like, oh, they did a whole tape, I think.
hey
Nah, they just did a song.
Oh,
They
now
only did a tape with Dirt.
the fear since you brought up the baby Roll, what do y'all niggas think about that nigga's newest project, bro?
I ain't even listen to it. I just heard that song with the Megan Thee Stallion disc. That's about it.
I like it.
Bro.
I mean, it sounded like Baby, but he talk to me. I like it because he a young nigga and the way he talk, he been through shit. And I like niggas like that because I mean he got a good head on his shoulders. I see he separated himself a lot from his crew because them niggas getting busy, like for real.
Nah, like I mean, I listen to it like it's cool, but compared to his other shit, man, that shit mid for real. That shit hella mid compared to his other shit. Just like even the way the shit's even the audio quality and shit, like that shit don't even sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever
Yeah,
mixed that shit, like man, I could tell it was just a rush project, basically. You feel me? Like you could
yeah.
tell it wasn't polished and shit.
Everybody, everybody gonna tie it to their opinion. I get it. I don't know. I like it though. It's cool.
Nah, that's what's up
It,
and shit. That's what's up though. You feel me? Like,
mhm.
hey, so being down there and shit, moving down there, was it a big difference from Illinois to the A and shit?
Hell yeah, cause here they ain't known. They're not gang banging. Back then they wasn't on none of that shit. Like you had a handful of this, a handful of that. That shit wasn't serious. This is state more for women and money,
Hell
and
yeah, like
it goes side to side. It don't go up.
yeah, cause like you know in Chicago they used. I mean most motherfuckers they used to that GD on BD shit, but like more down south it's all like one love with they ass.
Yeah, and then you start getting. You had the folks, the GDs, the shit. Then you had the Bloods and the Crips and other Latin gangs, MS-13s and shit like that started popping up. But it's
Oh
like
yeah, hell yeah, the
it's
MS
this
down
shit
there
just
too.
it's just now the last I say 4 or 5 years just really getting with bad with just niggas gang banging. Like that shit is it's a new trend. That and skinny jeans.
You gotta think about it. They went from baggy to skinny. So what you think the next shit gonna be?
Yeah, that shit is horrible.
Niggas don't even want to think about that shit, nigga. I ain't
That's
wearing
what
no
I'm
fucking
saying. Shit,
dress, nigga.
I don't know. They
That shit
got.
is
I ain't
took
ready
its
for the
toll.
Jetson times.
For
That
real,
shit
I ain't
took its
wearing no
toll.
fucking dress, nigga. So that better not even try to be the new wave.
But I met a lot of people like a lot of the people I take pictures with. I been had a conversation with when I meet them because I be like I'm a fan of what they do. I'm not fanned out, but I'm a fan of what you do. So it's like when I met Fat Joe, yo Joe Crack, what up? Yo, I like your music, bro. Keep doing you. That's a bet. You know what I'm saying? Then I sit down, and now where I'm sitting at, he's in front of me. So now he had altercation with me because one, I'm a smart nigga. I didn't, yo, Joe, I'm on live, yo, here go my phone, man. Let's take a picture. No. I
Right,
walked up to you, I called you by your name, I told you I like what you do, and I dapped you up and I walked off. That leave a mark with them because celebrities want to be treated normal, which is an oxymoron because you know you famous and that's not gonna happen. But that's what they want.
Yeah, they prefer a motherfucker to just walk. They prefer a motherfucker to just walk up. Hey, what up? Get your picture. Do what you gonna do, and that's it. They don't want
Yeah.
nobody to be all
But see,
fanned out.
right,
I didn't even do the picture thing. I
Yeah.
sat down and I'm sitting at the scores table for the game. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
sitting on the court. He's in front of me. Of course, who you think he gonna talk to? A bunch of people he don't know besides his team? No, this dude that I just thought was just a fan that walked up and spoke to me. He's sitting right here at courtside. He must be somebody. He's sitting on the court next to my team. Like he's at the table. No, I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna sit my water right in front of him, and we're gonna have a conversation the whole game. There I go. Fourth quarter come, game about to end. Yo, let me get a picture for you, Dip Crack. Oh man, come on, no problem. G, you know what's going on. Shut down, come on. There you go.
right.
You see what I'm
Like,
saying? I ain't harassing you. I ain't on your nuts. I ain't down your back. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You
man,
basically
we
came
had
to me because I didn't come to
genuine.
you.
We had genuine eat at the gig and shit. You feel me? We had genuine up in my gig and shit. Man, all everybody up there fanning out. I'm like, man, I ain't about to bother that nigga while he eating, bro. Like, man, that's hella disrespectful. Like, man,
Yeah.
he over there with his chick. They still, I mean, his mom and her mom and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to do that shit. I'm like, you females, that's different. I'm like, you females could probably get that out. But me being a nigga, even though I fuck with his music, I ain't about to interrupt that man while he eating, bro.
Yeah. And
Hell
see, people
no. You
don't
gotta
know.
show respect at the end of the day.
Yeah, people don't know that it's a time and place for everything. Like I've been with Tip, and it's been so many people that walked up in the club trying to get up in the section to give a CD or give a hard drive for him to listen to. They're the next greatest rapper, and I'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna give it to him later. Right now ain't the time to give it to him. He partying, G. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't thinking about looking for signing the next artist. This nigga got bottles in his hand. You think he thinking about signing the next artist right now? No, but niggas don't understand that because they want what they want so bad. I get it, but it kind of died down now because being with 50, I don't see a lot, or Rick, I don't see a lot of that. Really, I don't see none of it. It's rare. It's a couple times it has happened, but niggas don't really approach 50 on no shit like that. A couple niggas have, but it's like nigga, he's not looking for artists, and it's like it's not the time. You got his attention, but you got to do more than just have the dopest songs. You gotta have something going for yourself. If you're not invested in yourself, what make you think $1 million nigga is gonna invest in you?
Bruh, I
That
be
just
trying
don't
to
even
tell
make sense.
man, I be trying to tell niggas that shit all the time, troll. If you not investing in your own music, nigga, why is another fucking label gonna invest in you?
Yeah.
Niggas don't be understanding that shit, bro.
Niggas want niggas to hold their hand a lot of times and just lead them to the promised land. But unfortunately, that shit don't work like that. It don't.
Nah,
Niggas,
that's
Hell
you,
fact.
no, because you gotta go put them hours in yourself, do all the work you gotta do
bro,
for
these are
yourself.
million, sometimes $1 billion corporations. And what makes you think that they think because you make music, but you're not making no money off of it or put no money into it? What make you think that they gonna want to invest their millions and billions into you and you're gonna make their money back when you can't even?
They not, because they gonna look at your work habit first, your work ethic first. They gonna see if you willing to put in the work.
Yep, and they
Man,
gonna
they
look
go
at your
listen to
numbers.
your fucking music. Like I'm talking about when they break your music down, they listen to your instruments. They listen to the beat pattern. They
They do.
listen to if your quality or your audio is
Mm-hmm.
garbage, nigga. Before they can even, nigga, they ain't even go talk to you if your fucking music don't sound like it could be on the radio. Meaning it sound fucking radio quality audio and shit. If your shit
Yeah.
ain't on that level, they don't even want to listen to that shit.
Yeah, and see, a lot of people don't get their music mixed for radio because they don't know that it's a different frequency when you get your songs
Thank you,
mixed
thank
for
you.
radio. It's totally different.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
Yeah, but see, a lot of niggas don't even know the difference between an EP and an LP. They just say it because it sound cool, and that's what they hear artists say. Because I guarantee you, ask niggas say they rap, what is an EP and what is an LP? They're not gonna have no clue.
Right. Ain't it extended project and limited project? Or what
Edited
is it?
project and limited project
That's
and
what I
long
thought,
project.
nigga. Hey, holler at your boy, nigga. Now what, nigga?
Yeah, that's all it is. But a lot of niggas don't even know that.
Hey, we got a couple of questions for you, Trouble and shit. Ice
All right.
asked you, it's basically the same question but worded different, but I'm gonna ask you both of them at once. Ice asked, what does ATL think about takeoff? And then Smoke asks, with the takeoff situation, how do you feel Atlanta rappers should move? So it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, two questions in one, but almost similar.
I
So
mean,
one's asking, you know what I'm saying, how do Atlanta
how
feel
does the
about the
city feel? The
situation as a
city,
whole?
the
And
city,
he asking about how do he feel like, rappers should be moving right now.
the city is hurt behind that shit, and it's a lot of real street niggas that's on that. They ready to get on that with them niggas, but they got to make sure they on that with the right people. But as far as rappers, I think if you doing that and you wearing hundreds, $1,000 worth of jewelry and things like that, it's certain things you shouldn't even allow yourself to be involved in. I can
Thank you.
understand, and what happens is no, not to the Migos or nothing like that, but what happens is idle time is a killer of a lot of people. Too much
Facts.
idle time is bad for a person, and it's like you got too much going on to be even in those type of situations. Whether it was you arguing or anybody else arguing, it shouldn't have been. You shouldn't have been there. That's how I feel. I feel like they shouldn't have been there. I don't care who was there that's supposed to protect them. A lot of motherfuckers don't give a fuck about nobody but they self.
No, but see, Trouble, that's how I felt pretty much. You feel me? Like, I'll put it like this. It's like, bro, me and the Fear got millions of dollars and shit. Why the fuck am I gonna be shooting dice at a bowling alley? Hey, the Fear, nigga, you got a mansion. Hey, nigga, let's kick in on this party, nigga.
But
Let's
why
have a
am I
dice
even?
game at
But
your crib. At
no,
your
we're not even
crib, where
doing.
we got the
I'm not
motherfuckers
even
that's
doing that. I'm
opening the
taking my
door,
ass to
letting
the
people in
casino
and out.
because why am I gambling with a bunch of people that I can't really gain nothing from? I'm richer
Not
than
even,
y'all,
bro,
so
Trouble. They bracket ain't even in your bracket. Y'all in
that's
two
what I'm
different
saying.
tax
So I'm
brackets.
not
Why
even
are we
finna
here?
gamble with y'all because y'all trying to break me. I'm not trying to break y'all. Y'all trying to break me. I got the money.
Thank you. Thank you.
So it's
You
like,
the
why
one
not go
looking
to
like
a
a turkey
casino?
dinner.
Why not go to a casino?
Fat nigga, that's the same thing the fear said. Why were they at the boat and shit?
Uh, but whatever led them there, and it's just it's hard it's hard, and it may be harsh, but it's reality. It's a lesson. If you don't have to be somewhere, don't be there. Be where you're supposed to be, and that's it. Because that's how times is getting.
Man, what did your mom say to you as a kid, nigga? You feel me? Keep the circle that you want around you around you. So
Hmm.
meaning, if these niggas ain't got your type of money, stay the fuck from around them, bro.
Yeah, Cause you in a. It's unfortunate that that happened, but he's in a whole nother tax bracket. So, like you say, it don't even really make sense.
You
If I'm gonna
feel
move,
me?
I'm gonna
You know
have
what I'm saying?
security,
Like you
like,
didn't have to be there, bro. You could have been a million other fucking places, but there.
or just have real security. Like that's what 50 do. He had real security. Like when we used to work for Ti, we hired off duty police officers. It's a lot more shit you can do with having real officers working for you. And people don't understand it because they so anti not snitching and all that, but it's not snitching. It's protecting your life because at the end of the day, you should want to make it home.
No, that's real. Hey, trouble. This nigga Smoke just asked you. He said, "Do you think rappers intentionally make themselves a target?"
Nah, I think a lot of these niggas is slave minded, so they get caught up in the flashy because they ain't never had shit. And they get caught up in the flashiness of the trends, having to wear the skinny jeans and 1,000 chains on that's barely fitting around your neck with the big name pieces and all these jewelry on your fingers to prove that you make money. And it's like that's how the times have. In my era, nigga, that should get you robbed.
Fact.
But in these times, that's how it is. In my times, it was cool to sell the drugs. In this times, it's cool to be on them. So it's like this shit really changed, and I give it to the mentality, a slave mentality, because you following what's ever in. So it's like, what's the next phase gonna be? And then that's what everybody's doing. We right now we all smoking weed, drinking lean, popping perks. Everybody's tweaking on folk them and all this other gangster shit, and that's what's going on right now. The whole world is on that right there.
Right.
So it's
Everybody
like, what's the
smoking a
next
pack
phase
and
gonna
shit,
be?
and somebody's homie and shit.
Yeah, so it's like, what's the next phase gonna be? We in the skinny jean phase, you know what I'm saying, with the big boot shoes, and so what's next?
Nah, that's real and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you this and shit, man. As far as like versatility in music, right? Do you feel like music is even like music anymore? Like I'll put it like this. It seems like 9 out of 10 rappers all sound the same. And there's that one nigga that sound different, like a J. Cole. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Or like you feel me somebody that's different and shit, or a Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? But it's like everybody else just on the same shit.
Yeah, because we trying to go. Don't nobody want to have originality no more. If it worked for him, it should work for me. So I'm gonna implicate what I'm gonna duplicate what he's doing, and then the next motherfucker look at it just like that. Well, damn, it worked for him too. So let me try it. But I'm gonna add just a little bit something different to it, and then it worked for them. So then you got to think about the person that's watching them, and then it's an effect, and it keep going. It keep going on because everybody's scared to be themselves. It seems cool to be like somebody else, but
Right.
it's actually not cool to try to be like somebody else. It's more cool to be yourself. If you're lame, be a lame. You'll be more accepted for being who you are. But people are afraid of that because of the television and the internet and what we see. And that shit is sad. But that's why I say it's a slave mentality because we being controlled by what we see and what we hear. Oh, you a fuck nigga because you don't do this. Oh, so I don't want to be no fuck nigga. Okay, so what if you are a fuck nigga? Like, what difference does it make? And that's not even
Right.
that
But
that
what if the
that's
nigga tell you that it's the real fuck nigga? You know what I'm saying? And he trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to suffice a nigga that ain't even certified. You trying to
exactly.
make a goofy happy.
Exactly. That's why I posted this shit today. It said people always saying they real, but what are they? Real slime, real traders, real fake. Like, be more specific. So it's like you gotta pay attention to that shit. Nigga can tell you that all day. I'm a real nigga, but what are you really? Like, you're a real what? You're a real greaseball. You're a real thief. You're a real liar. You're a real something because a real nigga ain't gonna tell you you're a real nigga. You're gonna see it in his actions.
Man, that bro, I be telling
Oh
niggas that shit
God.
all the time. A real nigga ain't gonna tell you he real. Ask the niggas around him, nigga. Like, nigga, I ain't gotta tell you. Nigga, ask the fear, ask ugly feet, ask ice, nigga. They
And
can
what
tell
that
you
boy
more
L.A.
about
Capone
me than
say?
me, nigga. Ask
Real
them
niggas
niggas
don't
and
say they
shit.
real.
Yeah, they ain't got to. It's gonna speak.
Facts. Facts. That's why, like, when niggas ask me about or tell me about the fear, oh man, watch that nigga. He gonna do this. He gonna do. I'm like, man, that's the bro. Like, y'all might be worried. I ain't worried, but you know what I'm
When
saying?
they
Hey,
when they
everybody
used to
got their
tell
own
me that, I
opinion.
used to
You feel
wonder
me?
to myself, cause D Fear seemed like the person like me. Like, if you ask my homeboys about me, they're gonna tell you, yeah, he's a real nigga. But the thing with him is, if I see him arguing with somebody, I know they did something to him. because that's the type of
Yeah,
person I
sit
am. And
on
that
Jane.
seems
Ain't
like
nobody
that's
Right,
the
with
type
no
of person.
motherfucker.
That
right.
seems like that's the type of person D feared is. So when people
Yeah.
used to tell me that to myself, I would say you had to do something to piss him off because D feared is just not like
Bro,
that. He
think
just
about it. I don't say shit until
that's
they
what I know. That's why I'm saying I'm a pretty good judge of people. So it's like he's not just like that. So you
Nigga,
had
I'm
to
a
do
whole
something.
Pisces, man. I be reading people. I already know I'm a good judge of character. I sit back and listen. I let people talk first. That's me. That's my characteristics.
Exactly, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's why certain
Oh, and
niggas
then
Yeah,
then look,
gravitate
if
towards
another
you though,
person
the
be
fear.
like, "Hey, don't fuck with him," that's just
yeah,
giving me
smoke.
more clout. That's letting people know. Oh, he might be on to something. He might got good vibes or something over there. If a
Yeah,
motherfucker gotta do
I
that.
think that I do think that smoke. I believe that's a fact that they do play
Uh-oh.
a part in a lot of
Oh
rappers dying.
hell yeah, but I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's why I
Yeah,
got this as my profile picture.
yeah, they do.
Yeah,
What
I
Kanye
already know
said, his
that shit,
grandma.
you know what I'm saying? That's on
I
another
ain't gonna say
level,
nothing.
smoke, you feel me?
Yeah,
Like, put it like this, man. When niggas got millions of dollars like that, man, niggas ain't passing away publicly and out in the open just off the strength of nothing, bro. Like, if niggas put it like this, if niggas could catch niggas from years ago on some shit that niggas a cold case, come on, bro. This is a fresh case, nigga. You stop playing with me, bro. Like, shit just ain't that easy, nigga. It just ain't easy to be around them niggas like that. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
it's
When
not.
niggas in a certain tax bracket, I can't just walk up on this nigga 50 and be in his circle like, hey,
Yeah,
what's
not
good with you,
everybody
bro?
should be
I'm
able
just
to
over
have
here
access
chilling,
to
nigga.
you.
Nigga,
Yeah,
fuck
like
no.
we might be standing outside on the set, like me, Tip, Jason Weaver, Ron, couple my homie Debo, Jamal, shit like that, and a nigga might walk up and say something. Everybody will speak, and then the nigga stay standing there, and the whole circle just get quiet, and then before you know it, everybody and just the whole shit and split off. Like nigga, we don't know you. That shit is weird, nigga. You supposed to walk up, speak, and keep it moving. Like that shit. That's how situations happen.
Facts.
A lot.
Facts. Cause
Then
you
with the
never
he
know who
say,
the fuck
then
you
with the he
around and
say,
shit.
she say shit. Goddamn, that play a big factor in everything too.
Yeah, it do.
Because
Yeah, man.
people
I
rather
mean,
believe another
bro,
source
your
instead of the
circle
horse's mouth.
play a bigger factor, probably more than you do, in shit that happen with you in life and shit, bro. It's the people you keep around you, the company you keep and shit, man. A nigga that you fuck with heavy can get into some shit, rob the wrong nigga. Y'all standing outside on the corner chilling. He ain't said shit. Boom, here go a nigga popping up with a K. You feel me? And you like, what the fuck, nigga?
You're
Niggas
supposed to be
shooting at
looking
us,
out.
but that's regular hood shit. But now you don't even know why though. Is this nigga gonna tell you why y'all getting shot at though?
Nah,
I
You
just
probably
got
feel
off
not.
me?
live. I just got off live with a nigga like that.
Now you just inherited a whole niggas beef for nothing that you don't even know about.
And that's how it be though, cause niggas feel like, hey, you supposed to be, and if you my homie, then you in it with me. If you my homie, you supposed to be in that shit with me.
Okay, mic
And
check.
that's how niggas be feeling. If you my homie, you supposed to be in that shit with me. And it don't go like that. If you my homie, I'm gonna keep you out my fuck shit unless it's required for me to be in it.
Exactly. Like, all right, the fear do something, nigga. I'm not gonna put that nigga on blast in an open setting and shit, cause that's still my nigga. But when we get to the crib, I'll be like, hey, the fear, that was some bullshit you did last night, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
like if that's your homeboy, you supposed to keep that shit like just between y'all and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
that's how it's supposed to go.
Like once they go
Exactly.
public with it, then that's how most shit get on. That's how most people get on bullshit when they go public with it. But I was finna rap. I was finna do that Young Peppy shit. Who the fuck is on my line this time? Oh man, I ain't got a line this time. And hit that shit on me.
So let me ask you this, Trouble. Man, why is it that Trouble has never done a diss track?
He ain't got to. He big CF film. He ain't got to do a diss.
You
Cause I
feel
feel
me? I
like,
mean, hey, you feel me? Because in this generation, bro, it's like if you ain't got a diss track in your catalog, niggas don't even really
cause
even
see, this is my
consider your
thing, bro.
catalog.
I don't have beef with nobody.
Yeah, all
And if
entertainment.
I did have actual beef with somebody, I wouldn't talk about it.
Yeah,
Right.
let that shit be known when you see him. Goddamn,
Yeah, that's
knock his
it.
ass out at
Like
Walmart.
niggas just be active. That's it. That's what it would be. But I don't have no beef. I don't have no enemies. So it's like I don't even have to invest my time in that energy.
Nah, I
No
respect
beef.
that though. I respect that though. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for everybody and shit.
Yeah, and if I did this somebody, it would have to be somebody that has a name like Jay-Z or 50 or T.I. or somebody like that that's relevant. It's not.
Yeah, it ain't just finna be a nobody trying to come up real quick.
Right,
Yeah,
or
You
just
that's
you
your
just laugh
local, you
at
know what I'm
them.
saying, hot rapper right now.
yeah, that's not for to happen. A nigga can make a diss record on me right now on the internet. I'm not even for to waste my time, bro. Like, cause then another thing, I'm to the age and to the point now where a nigga that's doing better than you, he not worried about what you're doing. It's only them people that's behind you that's fucking with you, and they trying to pull you back. And if you look back there, then you gonna go back that way. And I'm not going back that way. So that means that you behind me, and you can take that most disrespectfully how you want it. But it's my life.
Right, right. It ain't no sense in, you know what I'm saying, elevate yourself to a certain point. Just, you know what I'm saying, step off the ladder and come right back down. You feel me?
Yeah, but I mean, I do stupid shit like how I be on Instagram. I be trolling Zoe all the time, but I'm finna stop doing that. But that was just so he know, like, bro, stop playing.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta let a nigga know. Like, I don't even be doing that shit. When I put my motherfucking cash app out there, niggas is like, damn, like nigga, stop playing with me, nigga. That's just on my cash app. Like, stop playing, nigga. Like, but I'm not a, you know, I'm a humble ass nigga and shit. That's why I just be chilling.
Yeah, see, that's how I am.
You feel me? But if I fuck with you, man, I'll fuck with you all the way and shit. So if niggas really need so, it ain't shit I won't help a nigga with if I got it to
Man, I
help.
need
You
a
know what
hundred
I'm
dollars.
saying?
I'm fucked up. I know Trouble can shit 100 right now. I'm fucked up.
I could, but I'm a cash man.
Hey, Western Union, that shit, man. Come on, you got cash. Yeah, nigga. I know other options.
You was better off saying Walmart to Walmart.
All right, we can do that too.
You look, you
They open
feel me?
24.
Like, but nah, hey, I respect that though, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't be up on cars and shit because we know what situations come with that and shit. As far as hacking, niggas getting in this
Yeah,
shit, all of that shit.
Oh,
especially these
yeah.
time with these Instagram niggas. All of your DM
Bro,
talking
I'm
about
going to
want
just tell
five
y'all,
hundred
don't.
dollars sent to your cash app.
Bro, I'm going to just say, don't click no links. That if you don't know the person, don't click no links. I'm going to just say it like that. If the link look funny, don't click shit. That's all I'm
Yeah,
going to tell you.
yeah, you
Oh
right
yeah,
about that.
niggas will
Don't
Click
get
with
in
the
fucking
no
no
turn
group
your
links.
shit
chat
to
with
a
a
link.
motherfucker you don't know, because no telling what they doing. IP pulling, whatever the fuck. Watch them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
every time they add me to a random group chat, out of there.
Bruh, you feel me? Deleting and blocking niggas all
Out of there.
day and shit.
That's what you
Man,
got to
shout
do
out
though.
CL Film, man. You know what I'm saying? Trap Lives Entertainment, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, we
Hold down
appreciate
south,
that, man.
Kansas
We out
City.
here trying to do our thing, man. We
Yeah.
trying to be
Hey,
like
matter of
smoking and
fact, we
joking.
over an hour and shit, man. Trouble. You know, I usually do an hour, but go ahead, man. Shot your shit out. The fear you shot your shit out after a man. Let everybody know and shit, man. What you got going
All
on?
right,
All that shit.
all right. Look, trouble in the flesh, and how you see it on the screen is how you put it anywhere you want to hear my music. I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube.
All that shit.
Fuck with your boy.
Facts. Go follow that nigga. Go stream that nigga shit. Go run them numbers up, man. You already know, man. The fear shot yourself
Expeditiously.
out, man.
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously. God.
Shot your shit out, bro.
I don't care about this shit. But yeah, shout out D Fear Diablo, SNJ, smoking and joking, all that shit. Smoking and joking, cutthroats, Hit Squad, Brick Squad, Grove Street, all that shit. We all that shit y'all want to
You already know, man.
be.
Another dope ass interview, man. Reckless podcast. Your boy Alias, man. So up, shouts out, salute the team movement. We love the kids, man. With that being said, we out the building.
Yes, sir.
Reckless.
Out of there.